chick with a raised up fist and afro pig.
Super T.
You damn right.
Pull your pants up. Damn. You got this girl pulling my pants in the street?
She has no fear, she stopped and cried.
Super T.
Taking action.
Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, man? Hey, man, I was on the... Give me that phone.
Nice.
Come on, ladies, let's go. Hey! Thank you.
Yeah.
What the hell y'all got on?
Self-respect. Why don't you get you some? Give me some, sister.
That Super T is a
yeah.
bad mother.
Super T.
What's going on? Let's get it together.
Girl, we almost there.
Let's go.
She has no fear, she stopped and cried.
Super T.
Taking action.
She's a top-paid woman. No other more than mama.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Super T, Miss Tichina
Super T.
Yeah. That Super T is a bad mother.
Super T.
Oh, yeah. So sexy.
Super T.
Hello, everybody! And welcome to the 2016 National Action Network NAN Triumph Awards. I am your lovely, beautiful, and fabulous host, Tichina Arnolds. And I'm truly honored to be back with you guys again. You know, I had to come back for Reverend Al Sharpton. Y'all know he's one bad mother. What? I'm just talking about Rev, man. You know what I'm saying? Bringing us all together to take action, right? The whole theme of tonight is to take action. Say it with me, take action. Take action. There we go. Whether it's taking action by exercising your right to vote. Everybody say vote. Taking action by mentoring a little brother or sister. Taking action, doing anything to ensure social or economic progress in our community. The honorees that we will be celebrating tonight have shown we are brilliant. We are powerful as people. In the balcony, are we brilliant and powerful? Yes, we are. And if we take action, we can rock this planet. So tonight, I invite you to rock with me as we rock this planet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Party people, they're yo get funky. So silent folks, they're yo get funky. Those Zulu nation, they're yo get funky. Yeah, this is funky. Their bodies get so funky and good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Take it over, Rev.
It's the 2016 National Action Network Triumph Awards, hosted by Tichina Arnolds. Tonight we'll be honoring Spike Lee, Sean Diddy Combs, Gina Adams, attorney Benjamin Crump, Jermaine Dupri, and MasterCard. With performances by Fantasia, BJ the Chicago Kid, Jacqueline Carr, Eric Benet, Deborah Joy Winans, V. Bozeman, Nick Cannon, Joe, and Juan Winans. Special appearances include Reverend Al Sharpton, CeeLo Green, Pooch Hall, Lorenz Tate, Carl Payne, Erika Ash, Dionne Warwick, Dondre Whitfield, yours truly, Ebony Steele, Terry J. Vaughn, J.B. Smooth, and more. Brought to you by TV1 in association with National Action Network. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who has dedicated his entire life to the fight for justice and equality. Spare no applause for Reverend Al Sharpton.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2016 National Action Network Triumph Awards. In 1991, I founded National Action Network in the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to promote a modern civil rights agenda that includes the fight for one standard of justice, decency, and equal opportunities for all people, regardless of race, religion, nationality, or gender. Take a look at our positive and progressive efforts thus far.
NAN is a social justice action organization. We're grounded in the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King, but committed to putting them in action.
NAN's first chairman of the board of directors was Reverend Dr. Wyatt T. Walker, former chief of staff to Dr. Martin Luther King's organization, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. He was succeeded by Reverend Dr. W. Franklin Richardson, who currently serves as the NAN's chairman. Their leaders across the nation are mostly ministers working on the ground daily to improve communities nationwide in the areas of education, healthcare, and criminal justice reform.
In the last year, NAN has continued its fight around criminal justice and continuing that, worked with the White House on commuting sentences coming from our legal night.
When we say the last Thursday of every month, everyone now knows that that's legal night at National Action Network, and we've had some great successes.
One of those success stories is that of Kenneth Kemp. For a low-level drug offense at a young age, Kemp had already spent 22 years of his life in prison. Then his mother took a leap of faith and walked into the National Action Network.
And in May of 2016, Kenneth Kemp was granted clemency by the President Barack Obama.
We also had our 25th anniversary where both Democratic candidates, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, came and addressed our convention, and President Obama sent 5 of his cabinet members.
I want to say, first of all, thank you, Reverend Al Sharpton. Give him a big round of applause. And I appreciate the idea of being an action president.
While Reverend Al Sharpton and NAN are on the front lines of the battle, they are also working diligently behind the scenes to assist those in need.
You know, many times people call Reverend Sharpton Reverend 911 because they will call him before they call the police because they know that he and National Action Network will stand up in a crisis.
And they've been consistently standing up for those in crisis for years, like Corey Wise, who at age 16 went in for police questioning and didn't come home until over a decade later, wrongfully imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. After his exoneration, the National Action Network assisted Corey by giving him a job and helping him find his purpose.
He just showed me love from my day one coming to the network. And me still being there today, to this very day, 2016, is because the love that he showed me, I'm giving it right back to him.
NAN works daily to develop the next generation's leaders through two major youth initiatives, Youth Move and Youth Huddle, grooming social activists and future leaders.
So our National Youth Director, Mary Pat Hicks, is only 18. She joined us when she was 11.
Being a part of a civil rights organization gave me a voice. It gave me a platform where I could fight against these issues that have killed so many of my peers. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you've been through, or the issues and situations plaguing your communities. You really can be a part of change.
Most of our chapter leaders, Reverend Shane Harris is in his early 20s.
I remember losing my father at 8 years old. 16 years old, I lost my mother, got caught up in gangs and drugs. The turning point for me was when I received God into my life. That led me into activism.
Helping those in crisis, assisting victims and their families, giving a voice to the voiceless. That's what NAN is.
Our commitment now is to protect the legacy of Barack Obama and fulfill the dream of Martin Luther King.
Tonight, we are here to honor a bevy of well-deserved activists, artists, corporate movers, and shakers, all of which have positively impacted our lives directly or indirectly. We will be spotlighting these special individuals and their many contributions to the advancement of African Americans everywhere, showcasing them as NAN's Take Action superheroes. Superheroes like the Honorable Reverend Dr. Steffi Bartley Sr., Senior Pastor of the New Hope Memorial Baptist Church in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Reverend Bartley, as a young man, he witnessed every day the many injustices and obstacles plaguing his community. Oh, but then God called him. God called him, and the Reverend Bartley listened. Actually, he did more than listen. He acted. He's now the president and coordinator of NAN's 19 chapters throughout New Jersey. He's also the chaplain of Newark's Police Department, where for the last 10 years, Reverend Bartley has worked tirelessly with law enforcement to diversify their state trooper department and has been instrumental in the gun buyback program for Union County. Reverend Bartley, please stand. Now I'd like to bring out a friend and a brother of mine. He's a well-established film and television actor. Put your hands together for my man, Lorenz Tate.
So honored to be here with you all celebrating each other. Tonight, I'm here to present the Triumphant Man of the Year Award. In 1990, he produced his first act, the female hip-hop trio Silk Times Leather. Then in 1991, after seeing the boys perform in a local mall, he made his imprint on the music scene with the group Criss Cross. Now, no one has been more consistent and more pivotal in the growth of the Dirty South musical sound or brand. He's undisputed and well-deserving of all accolades pertaining to his contribution in music and the development of artists. Artists like Escape, Da Brat, Usher, Lil Bow Wow, Destiny's Child, Mariah Carey, and the list goes on and on and on. The man is a musical legend, and his name is Mr. Jermaine Dupri.
I didn't know I wanted to be in the business. I wanted to be an artist. I started out as a dancer, then I started rapping. Grandmaster D and Jam Master J, they taught me how to DJ. But at the same time, I guess my writing ability started being more, I could write more than just for me. I could write other songs, and I felt like I wanted to write songs for other people.
It was his gift of writing for other people that would change his trajectory from an artist to an entrepreneur. After the success of Crisscross, So Def was born, and a stream of non-stop hits followed until tragedy struck.
I never had nobody that close to me pass away. It felt like it was one of my children. It felt like I had lost a true person that knew the insides and outs of Jermaine Dupri.
JD channeled that loss and turned it into action once he discovered his passion for mentoring young people.
My reach back with these kids now is that I feel like what I'm doing with these kids and giving kids the opportunity to just be seen in a light that they haven't been seen in, I think that's my contribution. That's the gift that God put in me, and I'm using it, to the best of my ability.
Jermaine Dupri, a mogul on a mission to set the next generation up for success.
I think now is a perfect time to turn up a little bit for y'all. Performing a dance tribute to some of JD's biggest hits, please join me in welcoming the So Def Dancers.
I've been looking at the game, and I see it ain't too many of y'all that can make them dance like I do. And then what's funny is, y'all got the nerve to want to PhD me, cause I'm making all the money.
Jaguars, 4 lanes, top down, screaming out money in the dance. Take it down to the ground with me now. Shake it all around the town with me now.
We get it crunk when you bounce, Around here we pop them collars, around here we get them dollars. Every girl I see that look right, like bounce when you bounce.
Play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Now here to accept the Triumphant Man of the Year award, my man, Jermaine Dupri. Come on, bro.
First off, to be accepting this award in Atlanta, if you're from Atlanta, make some noise in here right now for me. All right, then you understand what's going on right now. I want to thank my mother and my father who are both here tonight. And I want to start by thanking my mom because my mother let me go on tour when I was 12 years old, right? And I don't know what that conversation was between my mother and my father, but I got kids now and I don't see how I would ever let my kids go anywhere at 12 years old. But the fact that she did it, that meant that she believed in something and she thought that something was gonna happen with me. And it did. Something happened, amazing. I got to see the world. I learned that this was the business that I wanted to be in. And my father was my manager, so he was the one that was pushing it. So he was there with me at the same time. And if you watch the show, The Rap Game, basically what you see on that show is 5 versions of my life all over again. You know what I mean? That's me. I was 12 years old. And I've been beating the streets down to get this city to be like it is right now. So I just want to thank everybody for bringing this show here. Al, thank you. And all the rest of the honorees, I thank you. Thank you.
We're just getting started. Still to come, a performance by Empire star B. Bozeman and Nick Cannon, right here on TV One. Welcome back to the 2016 Triumph Awards. She's an actress on the new hit show Greenleaf, and he is the senior consultant for the Atlanta Hawks. Give it up for Mrs. Terry J. Vaughn and Reverend Dr. Toussaint King Hill Jr.
Good evening. In the words of the great Thurgood Marshall, history teaches that grave threats to liberty often come in times of urgency, when constitutional rights seem extravagant to endure. Thurgood's words back then echo even louder today.
And thank God that young, dynamic attorneys like Ben Crump have decided to dedicate their lives to fighting and defending the many legal injustices which plague our communities daily, better yet, hourly.
Ben's legal prowess and advocacy in the Trayvon Martin case, the Martin Lee Anderson boot camp case, and the Robbie Tolan U.S. Supreme Court case have solidified his legal legacy as both litigator and advocate, ensuring that the promise in our nation's Constitution is indeed real in every state, municipality, and neighborhood. Here is Ben Crump.
I strive to not only be a champion for justice in the courtroom, but also in the community.
Attorney Benjamin Crump was born in Lumberton, North Carolina, and at an early age, he learned about racial injustices. He decided to be an advocate for civil rights.
It seems like only yesterday, really, we had school integration in North Carolina, but when we integrated, I was in the 4th grade, and you got to see how the children from the other side of the tracks, they had so many resources. And I remember hearing about the reason we got to integrate the schools and go to the schools that were new and get new books were because Thurgood Marshall and Brown versus the Board of Education. And from that day to this one, my goal became to be like Justice Thurgood Marshall and try to help my community. Part of my life's work has been to try to prevent our children from being killed by racist bullets, trying to find some way to stop the killing of unarmed people of color.
Crump represented Trayvon Martin's family pro bono. This situation hit home for him because he has 2 teenage sons. He's been fighting for justice for minorities for over 20 years.
No one could have told me that Trayvon Martin would become the #1 news story in the world in 2013 when I was on the phone with his broken-hearted father. When I look at my daughter and my sons, I know in my heart of hearts that we can give them a better world. National Action Network and Reverend Al, all the National Bar Association lawyers, we all have a role to play. I'm not asking everybody to come to the front line with Ben Crump and Reverend Al Sharpton and all the young protesters in Ferguson and Baltimore, but do something. Moral-minded people have an obligation when we see injustice to do something, to say something. Our silence is betrayal. You can do something if you're sitting in your corporate suites or you're sitting in the professional sports arena. You have tremendous platforms. You have a tremendous audience. And when you try to do something like with Trayvon or any of these other cases, you just step out and try to do the right thing. You just stand up. You don't ever know what God is going to do.
Performing You're Bigger from her album, The Life Project, please welcome Miss Jacqueline Carr.
Bigger than the universe. You're bigger than the sun and the stars. You're bigger than the things, oh my, that could tear me apart. For I know you're creating all the earth. For I know you're creating all the earth. You're bigger. You're bigger than the problems I face. You're bigger than the disasters I've seen. You're bigger. You're so much bigger, Jesus, than what this life may bring. You're bigger than the universe. Yes, you are. You're bigger than the sun and the stars. You're bigger than the things, so much bigger than the things that could tear me apart. Can you wave your hand in the air and tell God you're greater than all the earth? You want to lift your voice and tell him, for I know you're greater than all the earth. All the earth. You're bigger, 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 bigger. You're bigger, Jesus, bigger than anything I've seen. Bigger, bigger. Anybody up in here now who serve a big God? Just tell the Lord, you're bigger, yes you are, Lord. Oh, you're bigger. For I know you're creating all the earth. Everybody open your mouth and tell them, for I know, Jesus, you're creating all the earth. You're bigger, Jesus. Now you want to open up your mouth and give your God a big praise.
The recipient of the Social Justice Leadership Award, Attorney at Law, Mr. Ben Crump.
My Lord, my Lord. In accepting this award, my heart is heavy because that song, my mother was sitting next to me clenching my hand, and I thought about Michael Brown, and I thought about Tamir Rice, I thought about Trayvon Martin, I thought about Eric Garner, I thought about Sandra Bland, I thought about Natasha McKinney and so many of these unarmed people of color who nobody seems to give a damn about. But every time I call my friend, my mentor, Reverend Al Sharpton and National Action Network, they always answer the bell. So I accept this award thanking Reverend Al. I thank TV One for using the platform to get the news out, because mainstream media don't always want to talk about our lives. And I want to thank my parents, especially my mother, Helen Crump, who's here with me. And I thank my law partner, Daryl Parks and Jasmine Rand. And as I go into courtrooms all across America and fight to expose the legalized genocide of colored people, and I remember, Reverend Al, I remember, LaMel, the words of my personal hero, Justice Thurgood Marshall. Justice Marshall said that the basis of the American Constitution is simply this, that a little black baby born to a black mother, the most uneducated black mother, the most inarticulate black mother, the most impoverished black mother, has the same exact rights as a white baby born to a white mother, the most educated white mother, the most articulate white mother, the most affluent white mother, just by virtue of drawing his first breath as an American. Now, Reverend Al, Justice Marshall concluded, I know that's not the case in America today, but I challenge anybody to say that's not a goal worth fighting for. I challenge anybody to say that's not what makes America the great beacon of hope and justice for all the world to marvel. So when we stand up for the Trayvon Martins of the world, the Michael Browns of the world, and the unknown Trayvon Martins of the world, what we're really doing is helping America be the great beacon of hope and justice for all the rest of the world to marvel, and more importantly, we're helping America be America to all Americans. Thank you. God bless you.
Hey, we're gonna be hitting y'all hard tonight here at the Tabernacle, y'all. Come on, give it up. Music everywhere, and right now I'd like to take y'all on what we call a little here in the upper room. Jam Masters, what y'all got up there?
Hey, with your bad self, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, hey, ooh-wee. Hey, you kill it. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
You'll soon be seeing these two talented actors in TV One's original movie, Media. Please welcome Denise Butte and Cooch Hall.
It is said that a woman of courage is also a woman full of faith. Now, no one knows this better than the Honorable Erika Thomas. Now, she's the 8th youngest elected official to Georgia's House of Representatives, the 39th District.
An extraordinary, hardworking single mother who, without hesitation, answered the call to work with NAN's Youth Move Huddle, dedicated to bringing youth together on a weekly basis to discuss possible solutions to some of their most pressing issues.
That's right.
Erika, would you please stand up so we can show you the love that you so deserve?
Here to represent our next performance is my man, CeeLo Green.
CeeLo!
Hello, everybody. I wish I could have been there tonight, but unfortunately I could not, so therefore I am here, but I am there in spirit and in song. And I want to talk a bit about the song Race Jones that was written for V. Bozeman, and she is a wonderful artist, and I believe that she is meant to be the next big thing. And so therefore, with no further ado, I would love to hear this live rendition of V. Bozeman, Race Jones.
I wish they would have let him breathe. I often imagine my skin being lighter and the sun shining brighter, my hair being longer and somewhere I belong to, house being bigger, not being an. They would pay me to pay me. Then it gets to my eyes and I can't see. My friends love me so much they afraid to see what it ain't me. But they'll let me fake it, 'cause they still need me to make it. Give them a piece of your mind and not your heart. So break it.
Still to come, a special appearance by Fantasia.